Hello. Oh, what a relief. There is some sunshine in Ontario today, and it really feels as if spring might actually come to life. It might be a real thing that might happen. And for many of us that aren't, necessarily winter fans, it's long. It's a long period of time to go without basking in sunshine or kind of enjoying, the summer or heated elements. We just went from basically October and now it's end of March. I mean, my yard is still covered in ice and snow, but there's sunshine and it's probably just another month of this type of weather until things kind of relax a little bit. So at this time of year, I tend to, I suppose, ironically, spring to life. I really have talked about this so many times with everyone online, but I'm so greatly impacted by sunshine, and it's just, it's a source, it's life-giving, and it really makes a huge difference for my moods and my ability to kind of just engage in life. And as I embark on, putting together curriculum and tools and these types of things for upcoming ventures on my site, I realize that it's funny because the past 4 or 5 years I've really tried to focus my energy on looking to move online, to online platforms, to teaching online, to reaching a vaster audience that way. My heart is in writing, and I really wanted to kind of like marry those worlds of being able to still love people and engage with people and teach, but also to write more and take a back seat more. But what I've learned in this period of time is that the thing that people need the most really is connection. And yes, we can connect online to a degree, but what needs to be encouraged again is community and taking the time to come together and honor living, doing things together, meditating, speaking, celebrating, just being. And through technology, that's become a lot harder to come by. It's just very easy to be passive now, to disengage, to be plugged in literally, to technology and not to real life experiences. And this is causing just great amount of disconnection. And I feel, coming from this field, that the reason it's taking me so long to kind of massage, all of the different ideas and background and things that I do is because this element is really vital. And I think that it's really important moving, in person, real life, classes, workshops, community, endeavors, just different things together, because it's huge and it's missing. It's really missing from society. I see it missing in my family. I see it missing everywhere. So I just had that thought because it's sunny out and it's spring. Well, kind of spring. There's like a hope of spring because there's some sunshine. And as my own energy comes out, to play a little bit outside of like those, slumbering, hibernating, internal winter void, and some life is starting to bloom from the sunshine, as I look to bring things more online and share different efforts, in the holistic field, in the spiritual field. It's like, what is missing most? And that is connection, and that is real life connection. IRL. Somebody told me that, I don't know, last year, and I was like, what do they mean IRL? And they're like, in real life. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is how far gone we are, that now like the in real life terminology is something that's coming to the scene as like a spiritual forefront as to what we need to start doing, because it's so absent with everything that we have in terms of technology. Hi. Thanks for saying hi. Hi. I hope everybody that's joined on here is doing amazing. And yeah, this was just like a little sunny car clip. I'm outside, there's blue skies, there's beautiful sunshine. I still have, ice and snow on my yard, so we're bridging winter and spring. But I wanted to encourage people to go outside, to get out in nature, breathe in some fresh air, even if it's only, 10 breaths. Go out there, connect. It's so powerful. And with people too, not just online. Online alone, sometimes there's this vehicle where people are so alone that finding people online can feel like a great connection. And I don't deny that. I've met some of the best people in my life, the most connected and heartfelt and sincere, true blue souls in my life online. And so those connections are no less valid than being in real life. But it is really, really important, as a species, like as a human species, to engage in connecting with others like in real life. And not just for work, and not just chores, and not just, the disciplined arenas in life, but just connecting, going for a walk, having tea, talking, sitting, meditating, opening up the vastness of your soul with one another, and just being with others. So I'm going to invite a lot more of that into my life. I'm going to invite a lot more of that into how I move forward with what I'm going to teach. Even though my focus has been to kind of go online, now I'm reorganizing those thoughts as I see, the really deep bleeding need in society is actually in real life connectivity. And I hope that I can find a nice way to do both. And oh, there is a really cool app for everybody. And I'll say this before I go. It's called Stargazer 2. Stargazer 2. And if you're anything like me, this is just gonna blow your mind, and it's so exciting. So basically, I'm a geek, and I knew that these apps existed, a year or two ago, but last night I went outside and I downloaded Stargazer 2, and I just looked up at the canopy of stars. It was like the whole sky was just blooming with these beautiful twinkling lights. And if you guys have followed me for a while, I'm one of those, meaning I do not believe that I'm from here. I don't believe any of us are from here. I believe that we come from other stars, and we're having this, short little experience here. But I look up and it's just magnificence. And this app is the coolest thing that I have come into contact with in a long time. It will show you exactly what all the different stars are up in the sky around you, and you can just, lose yourself in how freaking amazing astronomy is. And it's mind-blowing. It's totally mind-blowing and energizing to be connected to nature, to be connected to the stars, to be learning, to just be filling yourself with inspiration, and to not limit yourself. And I encourage each of you to go and download that app if you have one of the newer phones and you can do that. Please do it, because it's freaking amazing. I love you guys. Have a beautiful afternoon, day, evening, whatever it is that you watch this. And I'm going to be downloading this and uploading this onto my YouTube as like a hello spring message. So subscribe and share your heart out. I'd love to hear from you in the comments what your thoughts are on spring and the stars. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.